If you're familiar with the Enneagram, you may have encountered someone else who has the same type as you. In other words, if you're an 8, you might meet other 8s. If you're a 2, you might meet other 2s. And you may wonder, wait a minute, why is it that we're the same Enneagram type, but we show up in the world completely differently? Well, there's a few reasons for this. And today we're going to focus on just one of those reasons as to why individuals with the same Enneagram type show up completely differently. Today we're going to talk about subtypes or instincts of the Enneagram. In addition to the 9 different personality types, there's also an underlying motivation behind each type. So it's almost as if the Enneagram has more than just 9 different personality types. There's really 27. And each of those 27 personality types has its own particular word that best describes that type. If you're interested in finding your word, check out my playlist on the different personality types and the different personality instincts within the Enneagram. Now, no matter what Enneagram type you are, each Enneagram is classified under 3 different categories: self-preservation, one-on-one, or social. Each of these subtypes or instincts uncovers our key motivation when we are around people or around ourselves. Let's start with self-preservation. And it's important to note that self-preservation does not mean selfishness. Enneagram types that are classified as self-preservation are primarily most concerned with their own safety and security. That doesn't mean that they're not concerned with their social interactions or their one-on-one interactions. It's just that that's going to be the primary motivator for their actions and reactions. Have you ever met someone that travels with their own pillow? They'll actually carve out space in their suitcase to make sure that their pillow fits in their suitcase so they can sleep with their pillow and not just some random Airbnb or hotel pillow. While that may be a light superficial example, that is an example of someone who is self-preservation. Their first primary instinct is going to make sure that their environment is completely secure. The second instinct is one-on-one relationships. Again, this doesn't mean that one-on-one relationship-oriented Enneagram types aren't concerned with social interactions or with their own self-preservation. It's just that they're going to prioritize their one-on-one relationships. You know, those small circle of friends, those really intimate one-on-one relationships, those are going to be their driving force. They're going to look for and seek that individual connection, that deep individual connection, so that they can really connect and relate to the other human being. They're seeking intensity of experiences and intimacy, or into me you see. They want to go beyond the superficial when interacting with one-on-one interactions. And finally, we get to social. Those types that are driven by a social instinct are ones who are going to be taking a look at their social environment, at a group environment, and deciphering where they stand and how they can best fit in with the social group. And they usually push towards a community goal and gather everyone around them to that goal. As with most Enneagram aspects, none of these are good, bad, better, or worse. They just are. As you explore more about the Enneagram, work to explore what is your instinct. Are you driven more by social interactions, by one-on-one intimacy, or by self-preservation standards? This is a key in not just unlocking more about the Enneagram, but unlocking yourself, who you are, challenging yourself, embracing yourself, and of course, changing yourself. And again, don't forget to hit subscribe for all content related to communication, confidence, storytelling, and of course, emotional intelligence tools like the Enneagram. Until next time, we'll see you soon.